إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All praise due to Allah Rabbul Alameen. Allah as the protector, the creator, the provider for all His creation, the one who guides those who seek His guidance, the one who will shower His mercy and blessing upon those who have mercy upon others, the one who help those who help themselves and help others. May the mercy and the blessing of Allah be upon all the prophets from Adam to Noah to Idris to Noah to Abraham, known as the father of all nation of believers, where Hajj is been make an obligation upon every Muslim who have the means, started from the time of Abraham alayhi salam, and to other prophets like Moses and Jesus and the last messenger of Allah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who was sent by Allah as the last messenger and prophet, the seals of all prophets, Khatam al-Nabiyyin, meaning there's no prophet after him, who was sent to confirm about the early prophets and also the early books that were sent by Allah to all the messengers. To all the brothers and sisters, may Allah bless us and keep on blessing us until we go back to Him. Ameen. It's very important for all of us to understand what the Muslim have to do when you enter the month of Zulhijjah. Zulhijjah for this year started on Wednesday. The Prophet ﷺ, who was sent by Allah to remind us about these 10 days. What is the significance? What is the merit? And the special blessing that we get in this month. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, the first 10 days of Zulhijjah from Wednesday, maybe until Friday to come, have a special merit and importance in Islam. The companion of the Prophet ﷺ, Ibn Abbas, one of the great companions who have gathered all the information to explain to us about the Book of Allah. Meaning when Allah sent a revelation to the Prophet conveyed to the people, Ibn Abbas is the one who will collect it and he tried his best to write it down so that it will be a reference for the coming generations. There are no days, the Prophet said, there are no days during which good deeds are more beloved by Allah than these 10 days. We can do any good thing at any time. But the Prophet is telling us there are no days during which good deeds are more beloved by Allah than these 10 days. On being asked by the companion when the Prophet said that. So the companion asked the Prophet back whether not even jihad in Allah's way were as pleasing those who jihad, who strive in the path of Allah. Allah remind them, Allah will reward them with great rewards. But so the companion asked, how about these people who are striving in the path of Allah? Do they have better reward than just these 10 days deeds? The Prophet ﷺ said, not even jihad in Allah's path. Except when a man goes out in person with his property, that means his life and his property, and lost both life and property in the path of Allah. Brothers and sisters, one of the things that the Prophet do encourage us to do is to fast. You can start from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and continue. Or you fast Monday, Thursday, and on the 9th of Zulhijjah. The 9th of Zulhijjah will take place, according to our calculation in Malaysia, is Thursday. The 9th of Zulhijjah will fall on Thursday. This coming Thursday. That is the day where all the pilgrimage that who are performing their Hajj this year will have to gather. If there are 5 million of pilgrimage around the world that gathered, the 5 million of them must be in Arafah, in one location. If they are not in that area, from noon to sunset, their Hajj is invalid. Khalas. They fail their Hajj. In other area, you can still redeem with some kind of compound fines, but you must be in Arafah. Even those who are hospitalized, the ambulance will have to arrange to move them to this area, just to be there for a period from noon until sunset. This is the time zone. Noon to sunset means from Zohor, when Zohor come in, until Maghrib. Because the Prophet said, Al-Hajj Arafah, means Hajj, one of the main rukun is you must be in Arafah. Arafah, there is a mount, a small hill, Jabal Rahmah, known as the hill of mercy. Now this is the place when Adam alayhi salam and Eve eaten the forbidden fruit in paradise. Allah punished both of them, sent Adam down to a country known to us today, India. And Eve was sent down to Jeddah. And that's why that city is known Jeddah. Literally, Jeddah means grandmother. And how tall Adam and Eve? Sittina zira'a. 60 arm length, their height. 60 arm length. The height of Adam and Eve. Huge. Eve was sent down to Jeddah. Adam was sent down in India, known to us as India today. Then Allah's mercy put them together and they meet up at Arafah. This is the meeting point. They were together in paradise, sent down different area, and they meet up. They met up at Arafah. You know, at that time, no other human is around. One male, one female. That's why Arafah have a special meaning. It's a place for reunion. Allah said to us, if you look into the hadith and in the ayat, Allah Rabbul Alameen remind us about Hajj. Verily, the first house of worship appointed for mankind was that at Bakkah. Allah used the term in the Quran, Bakkah, the land of Bakkah. Full of blessing and guidance for Al-Alamin, for mankind and jinns. Jinn was there before human being. It is in it and Allah manifest sign, for example, the Maqam, place of Abraham. Whoever see the picture of Makkah, Kaaba, you see there's a golden kind of object called Maqam Ibrahim. It's not the place that Prophet Abraham was buried, but it's a place that he stand up and look at the Kaaba, which Allah want him to build after it was, in a way, the Kaaba was there from the time of Adam, but with the flood that happened in the time of Noah, the building collapsed. And it was rebuilt in the time of Abraham and his beloved firstborn son Ismail. After finishing the building of Kaaba, Abraham was standing at the place called as Maqam Ibrahim today. And there he prayed and praised Allah Almighty. Whoever enter this area, Makkah Al-Mukarramah, he or she is promised to have peace and security. This is the place that whoever is there, you will feel the security, the peace that Allah have given all of us. And Hajj, pilgrimage to Mecca, to the house, Kaaba, is a duty that mankind, all of them, owe to Allah. We owe Allah one obligation in our life, to visit the Holy Land. For those who can afford, the expenses for one's provision and residence means you have ready physically, mentally, and spiritually to perform this pilgrimage. You have to go at least once in your lifetime. The Prophet even said, hasten to perform Hajj, for verily none of you know what will happen to yourself. So you must always prepare. And Allah said in Surah 22, verses 27 and 28. The first one is Surah 3, verses 96, 97. And proclaim to mankind the Hajj. They will come to you on foot and on every lean camel. They will come from every deep and distant white mountain highway to perform Hajj, that they may witness things that are benefit to them, the reward that Allah is preparing for them, and also some worldly gain from trade. And mention the name of Allah on appointed days, 10, 11, 12, and 13 of Zulhijjah, this month. 10 will start from Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, 4 days. Hari Raya Idul Adha, Hajj celebration, 4 days. Hari Raya Puasa, Eid, only 1 day. This is a bigger Raya, but to us it's become small. We celebrate Hari Raya Puasa for 1 month. But the real celebration for Hari Raya fasting is only 1 day. And for Hajj is 4 days. And this is the time Allah wants everyone who are Muslim to say, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah, Wallahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Walillahil hamd. The takbir raya, but you can even say takbir from now, but the real peak days started on the 10th of Zulhijjah, this coming Friday. Yeah. This is the day where the people are doing Hajj. Everybody, if 5 million is there, 5 million people is going to one place called Mina to throw the stone. Throw the pebble stone towards the pillars. Now they don't have a pillar, they turn it into a wall known as Jumratul Aqaba. The big Saitan is a war day. A day that everybody who go to Hajj must bring some small stone and throw at this Jumrah. A sign to declare war with Satan. No more. We don't allow Satan to control us. Stay inside us. We say to him, get out from me. Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Get out from me. 7 times. Male and female, everybody will throw the stone at this Jumratul Aqaba. We are so confused. We are so far away from God because the Satan is working on us and make us forget Allah. Make us forget what Allah loves us to do and what Allah hates us to do. So this is the day you have to be very, very prepared, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Because at that time, when we were there in the 70s, 80s, until the middle of 90s, can you imagine just a small pillar, 3-4 million people have to go to the safe place. It's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah? But with faith and patience and determination and commitment, everybody managed to throw the Jumratul Aqaba, the big one. Now, what is the history behind this throwing? When Allah Rabbul Alameen tested Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was more than 80 over years old, then Allah gave him a baby. Ismail was born. He was a very old man. And he loved this firstborn, the son, very, very much. Then Allah tested him to see whether he loved Allah more or he loved his son more. He said to Abraham, I want you to offer your son as a sacrifice. I want you to slaughter your son with my name. He got this in a dream. He woke up. He just don't want to believe that it's true. He slept again. He's go to bed again. He had the same dream. Then he talked to his son. Oh, my son, Father have this dream. What do you think about this dream? You see the righteous son. He said, oh, my father, if this is what God wants you to do, Just fulfill it. Carry on. Do it. Allahu Akbar. You will find me patiently together with you. I will not run away. We are from God. If God wants me to go back to Him now, I am prepared. This is the sign of the righteous son. Hear and obey. Then he brought him all the way from Mecca to this area called Mina. So before he reached the area where he was commanded by Allah to offer the sacrifice, the Satan appeared 3 times. First is Jumratul Aqaba and said to Abraham, go home. Don't do this. How can you offer your son and kill your son for God? Don't go. Don't do this. Just go back. He tried to divert him. He tried to tempt him not to do what Allah wants him to do. He took a stone and threw it to this Satan. But the Satan did not come in the form of a stone. The Satan came to Abraham in the form of a human. Because Shaitan can transform himself. You see, today there's a lot of transformer. The car suddenly become a human become a car, and become a lorry, and so on. Only Allah knows. But Satan can do that. Alhamdulillah, Abraham never followed the whisper of the Satan. He moved on. And he came the second time. He take the stone and throw him again. And the third time, to show us Satan never give up. And we all know Satan will not give up that easily. We give up very easy. But Satan, no. He was there. And that's why people who perform Hajj must be in that area on the 10th of Zulhijjah, this coming Friday, and throw at the Jumrat. The first throwing is the Jumrat al-Aqaba, the big one. Then on the 11th, 12th, 13th, they'll start to throw small, middle, and the big one. They threw 3 Jamarat. What Allah said is so true, that people will come to Mecca on foot and on every lean camel. From that day until today, you will see that a lot of people will always find their way to reach Mecca. How far they are. From very deep and distant white mountains and highway, all of them is moving to one place. A place that unites every one of us, black, white, rich, poor, young, old, male, female. Everybody will respond to Hajj. Allahu Akbar. This year we heard that there are 5 million. Maybe that is the maximum that they can hold, 7 million. That's why Mecca they're trying to develop, to make sure more people can come there and stay there and perform the ritual. But they may not be able to cover more than 10 millions. Yeah. For those who have not been there, we hope Allah Rabbul Alameen will make it easy for us when you have the intention to perform Hajj. Make an intention first. We want to go to the Holy Land at least once in our lifetime. It's beautiful, brothers and sisters. Every day the male will wear in white, and you see that everybody have the same kind of uniform. And on the 10th you see millions of people, the male will shave their hair. Bota. Millions of people. Yeah. To purify themselves. Yeah. It's a beautiful experience. Everyone that come from every part of the world, you will see they will just say one thing. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. Labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. Innal hamda wan ni'mata لك والملك لا شريك لك. Everywhere. From Africa, لبيك اللهم لبيك. From China, لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك. From Canada, إن الحمد. From Asia, والنعمة. Everywhere, لك والملك. And they said, لا شريك لك. Everybody will come and say, we are here, O God, O Allah, to respond to your invitation. We are your guests. We are here to witness there's no other true God except you alone that deserves to be worshipped. And we're here to tell you, Allah, Innal Hamda. We're here to show our appreciation, our gratefulness for you have given us everything. You gave us the eye that can see, the ear that can hear, all the senses, the money, the food, everything came from you, O Allah. And now we are giving it back to you. We are from you, we are going back to you sooner or later. But now we are coming to you now. Hamda wa ni'mata. Whatever we own, our life, our children, our property, we thought that is ours. No, O Allah, it belongs to you. We are the trustee. We are the caretaker, Ya Allah. Everything that we have belongs to you. Our body, our mind, and our soul belong to you, O Allah. Our children belong to you. We are just trustee, taking care of all these things. Laka wal mulk. And because of that, we are coming back to you, and we are giving it back to you now. La sharika lak. We are going to love you more than anything else. We have faith in you. Life and death is in your hand. Life and death is in your hand. We are trying to remind ourselves, we are nobody. We are alive today, tomorrow we are gone. Bye-bye. What can you bring along? Your car? No. Nobody will bury your car. Even you have a small car, nobody want to bury it with it. Call it a car outside. Your money outside. You cannot bring anything with you except your body is from the earth, it go back to the earth. And the thing that will be with you forever, brother and sister, the most faithful thing that will stay with you until the day of judgment is not your children, it's not your family, it's not your property. None will die with you. Even they say, we live and die together. This is words. When you're alive, you can say many things. The sun, the star, the tree be a witness. We live and die together. It's just words. When you die, you go down first. The one who sent you, they stay there 2 hours, 3 hours. When nightfall, they don't have to stay there anymore. They say, I have to go home already, you know. They are worried about the ghost now. There's no ghost. There's jinn, there's no ghost. People say there are ghosts in the graveyard. I'm telling you, yeah, there's no ghost. If you want to try, you can. Even tonight, you can try. You go there and just stay there for 5 hours. You never experience ghosts. Mosquito, yes. Yeah. There's no ghosts. I sleep in the graveyard before. I can tell. I sleep there because they say there are ghosts. I want to look for these ghosts because they say there are good ghosts and bad ghosts. Yeah. So I like to experience all these spiritual things. And I slept there when I was not yet a Muslim. Well, it was a very, very quiet place. Because no bad guy will go to that place. No music. Very quiet, very peaceful place. So what I'm telling us, brothers and sisters, we don't believe in what Allah do not want us to believe. We believe in what Allah wants us to believe. Yeah? The only thing that will be very loyal and friendly to you will be with you until the day of judgment. The Prophet ﷺ is amaluk, your deeds. All the good deeds that you have done in this life, your charity, your fasting, your prayer, your recitation of the Quran, all the good deeds that you do purely for the sake of Allah, you do it for Allah's sake, not for any other intention. Your intention is very clear, very pure, very clean. I do for Allah, not to please someone else, to please Allah. That deeds will stay with you. They will never abandon you. They are very faithful to you because they are going to be there to talk on behalf of you in the day of judgment. Do you think you will answer Allah Rabbul Alamin with your memory? No, it's your deeds. And that's why it's very important to be very proactive when you're still alive in this world, when you can do it, when you're still healthy. You want to go to Hajj, go when you are still healthy. Because Hajj, there are a lot of movement. You will not realize at the end of the day, if you're just 5 days of Hajj, just 5 days, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 minimum, maximum 6 days until 13. You have walked maybe more than 100 over miles without you realize. So you need to be healthy. Today, alhamdulillah, they also prepare a wheelchair, of course, to move you, to push you. But when you are healthy, you can walk by yourself. You will feel very special. Everywhere you go, labbaik Allahumma labbaik. From Uzbekistan, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. From Malaysia, innal hamda. Indonesia, wa ni'mata. From India, laka wal mulk. Together, la sharika lak. Beautiful chanting. Remembrance of Allah Rabbul Alameen. You free yourself from these worldly things. You forget your children. You forget your bed at home. You forget everything, your job, everything you leave behind. You only remember Allah la sharika lak. Allah la sharika lak. Allahu Akbar. And each time when the call of prayer comes in the Holy Land, Mecca, you see every male and female, young and old, is just coming out. It's like the bees, just coming out from the net towards the mosque to perform their prayer. And after prayer, they are going back again. When the azan come in, you see everybody will come out from their rooms towards Kaaba. Allahu Akbar. Beautiful environment. You don't know each other, but you see, Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum wassalam. Normally we will use our Malaysian flag when we walk so that our people will not get lost so easily. Because normally we get lost. We thought that, no, I was staying in KL, in Chowkit, I cannot get lost. And you go there, you get lost. Because everything look alike sometimes. And the movement of the people is so fast that if you just, if you're careless a bit, you don't know where you are now. All the pillars in the mosque look alike. You thought you're going back to your road, you are going further and further. So you need the group to be together. So we use our flag, Malaysian Merdeka. Our Independence Day is coming very close too. But suddenly people will say to you, America, America. They will say to you, American. We don't look American. But it so happened our flag and look very similar to the American flag. Very interesting. You look at our Chinese Muslim, mashallah. They come, everybody, labbaik Allahumma labbaik. The one who is very tough are the Turks. When they move like a tank. The one who is fast is the African. They walk very fast. You knock them, you feel the pain. They knock you, you also have the pain. Both ways you have pain. Because they are very tough people. Allahu Akbar. Beautiful environment. They don't fight. You know each other, oh, labbaik Allahumma labbaik, khalas. Nobody get upset sometimes. Alhamdulillah, it's a blessing, mashallah. And just a reminder, the next coming Saturday class is postponed, is cancelled because of the Eid. I was reminded, class 2nd September is cancelled. Because we are leaving, I myself is leaving, Ustaz Sharif have left, and I'm leaving on this coming Monday. Because we have about 2 buses of people that we have to coach them. A different group have different leaders. But what I like to remind all the good brothers and sisters, even you are new to Islam, if you have the means, when you learn how to pray 5 times a day, you fast in the month of Ramadan, you have pay your zakat, now you prepare for this journey, you will never regret. And the Prophet said, whoever return from Hajj, after they have fulfilled the ritual in the right manners, and they receive Hajj Mabrur, وَلَيْسَ لَهُ جَزَاء إِلَّا الْجَنَّةِ. Hajj Mabrur, the reward from Allah is paradise. It's like you're reborn again. You're coming back with a new you, new mindset, new spirit, new personality, new behavior. Everything starts to change. And in this land, only in this land, in Mecca, you will come across a well, Bir Zamzam, the most pure water on earth. The water was founded by Hajar, the wife of Prophet Abraham. Until today, Allahu Akbar, Allah protect this water. Where do this water come from? Only Allah knows. It never get dry until today. Billions of people have benefit from this water, and it keep on flowing in. Can you imagine? This is the only water when millions of people go to Hajj, they must bring home. If the agent forget to bring it back to them, they will fight with the agent. They will sue the agent. They say, how can you miss this Zamzam water? It's a must for them to bring home. Last time, they are allowed to bring as much as you like. Now they have to, because people are doing business from that. So they are trying to monitor it. It gives you 5 liters per person. This is the most holiest sacred water on earth, the Zamzam water. And one day, the well of Zamzam experienced something that everybody was very, very worried. There was a big flood in Mecca, and Kaaba is at the valley. It's going like this. They don't have a lot of drainage. So all the water is getting into Kaaba. It was flooded. And when the water subsides, you know what happened? When there's a flood, where the water subsides, the place will gather all the rubbish. And all the rubbish enter the well of Zamzam. Gone. Everybody says gone. We can't make use of Zamzam water. The Zamzam is polluted now, is dirty now, with all the rubbish on the top. Everybody was praying, Allah Almighty, who will take care of Zamzam. At one time, Allah command is like a spring, it's like a palm pushing up all the dirt. For maybe half an hour, it just blasting up. Everything that enters Zamzam is being pushed out with the will of Allah Rabbul Alameen, and then the water rests, and then Zamzam is back to the taste that Zamzam was before. Clean and pure until today. And that's why the Prophet said, when you drink the water of Zamzam, the water of Zamzam will go according to your intention. If your intention is to quench your thirst, then inshallah, the thirst is gone. But if you drink the Zamzam with the intention, oh Allah, heal my sickness inside me, only you know what is inside my body. Cure me from all this pain, inshallah. It worked. And there was a time, a group of doctors from Africa, they came with all their equipment to check. What do you find in Zamzam water? When the look is so active, through the microscope they said, Zamzam water is very active. They said, we don't encourage our people to bring back Zamzam water to their country because they are worried it may bring back some virus. Doctor is doctor, because there's no other water that is more important than Zamzam in Mecca. It supplies the whole country. What they do? It's like a doctor said, smoking is bad, but doctor also smoke. Drug is not good, but doctor also take drugs sometimes. So they say this Zamzam water is not good, it's not clean, because they're very active, germ moving. They look at it, it's moving. There's life inside the Zamzam water. Water gives life. So when he got very tired, thirsty, he also drank the Zamzam water. After drinking Zamzam, he collapsed. This doctor. They give him some vaccine, nothing can stop. He feels that the body is full of germ moving. Then they went to the scholar, asked the scholar to make dua. He can still communicate, but he just lie down because he feels the whole body, the germ is moving inside him. Then say, what happened? We also don't know. What did he say? He said that Zamzam water contains a lot of active germ. Oh, bring Zamzam water again. And talk to him. Remember, Zamzam water is pure and clean, and it is a medicine for all sickness. Now, remember, put your intention, Zamzam water don't have all this germ, it's clean and pure. With the right intention, the doctor drank it, and after a while, he is back to normal. Don't underestimate the miracle of Allah. A lot of things happen without we knowing the truth. If you think that it is like this, it will go according to your intention. Your intention that this water is not clean, then when you drink, it become unclean for you. And that's why the Prophet said, Innamal a'malu binniyat. Our deeds will go according to our intention. The same you are here, sisters and brothers, every Saturday. Our intention must be clean, must be pure, that we are here to seek the knowledge of Allah and to try to improve our relationship with Allah and try to act upon the knowledge that we learn. Then you will see, you will move forward very fast. But if your intention is just to be here, then you will be here, Alhamdulillah, but nothing will improve in yourself because you don't have the intention to move forward, to improve yourself. So it's really up to us. Make sure that we have the right intention. And again, brothers and sisters, this year independent is how many years of independence in Malaysia? How many years? 60 years. 60 years of independence. Some of us here, very few of us, they were born before independence. Majority of here, they are born after independence. So we have two groups, one before independence, one after. Do you think independence is very important to us, brothers and sisters? Is independence very important for us? What do you think? Oh yes. People buy freedom sometimes. Allah have given us the freedom. Independent means you are free. Physically, mentally, and spiritually, you are free. Free from what? You are free from any forces, the outside force. Nobody can dictate and force you to do what you don't want to do. In the time when we were being colonized, they will force you to do what they want. Even your body have no right to dress any kind of dress. They will tell you what to dress. You have no right for education. They want you to remain stupid so that they can control you better. They may want you to go to school which they want you to go. You have no freedom to choose. You don't have the freedom even to worship the God that you believe in. If the government is a communist or socialist, they don't allow temples. No masjid, no temples. They control you in, out. They control you. But Alhamdulillah, with the blessing of Allah, we don't have to fight so much. We gain independence. What is independent? Means you are free. You are a free man. You are a free woman. You must be thankful and be grateful and make use of your freedom to do what is good for you. You see what is happening to what in the West, so-called a civilized, a modern country. Do you think you have right to cover your body, sisters? Do you have right? You know when Malaysian Muslim women cover their body? Not before independence, after independence. That is only in the 70s. I still remember. Before that, you don't find any Muslim woman have their hijab on. Because we have been colonized by the foreign force. But anyhow, now we have a freedom. That's why you can cover yourself in whatever way you like. And see what happened to the West now is happening. People who cover themselves in a nice manner, they throw acid at them. They don't like you to cover yourself. They want you to expose yourself. For those who want to expose themselves, it's up to them. You are a free woman. Nobody can stop you. But who give you the right to stop us from covering our body? If we choose to cover ourselves Islamically, we free ourselves from all these ideas and we follow what God wants us to do and cover our body. You should be doing the right thing. Do you think uncovering yourself is better than covering yourself? Which one is better and safer? Sister, what do you think? How do you feel? Suddenly you walk around one area, you saw a naked guy walking around. Do you run away or you enjoy looking at him? Happy, wow. You know, where did this guy come from? You know? Or you are worried about this guy. You know? And if a naked guy walk towards you, what do you think? He wants to shake hands with you, what do you think you do? I think you try to stay away and move away. You don't know what is going to happen to you. Whether this guy will come to you with intention or he will come to do bad thing to you, you don't know. And that's why in our country, you know that they don't allow it. Because it is not safe for you. Even yourself is not safe. When you cover yourself, you have self-respect. At least you respect your body. Your body have right. Your skin have right to be protected. But the world is changing again. They want you to open, be so open. You open your house, your door, open your window. You go and do that. and you ask the security to come and take care of you. Yeah. When you drive a car, you park your car, you open the screen, and then you go in and shop. You see what will happen to your car. Yeah. Either the monkey will get into the car, yeah, and destroy what is inside, or your car will disappear. Now all this covering is to safeguard yourself. If you want to sleep at night, you must make sure all the window is locked. Everything is locked. Then you feel safe. You lock yourself inside. Then you don't worry about what sound is coming out from outside, because you are locked in already. So covering yourself is the same kind of concept in Islam. You must free your body. Let your body submit to God. Not submit to your feeling, your thinking. Submit yourself to God. God will protect you when you protect yourself. Your mind, you must free your mind. Don't be a blind follower. Become people who think and be responsible to yourself. We have given the freedom to think, so use the freedom of thinking and reflect. Nobody can control your heart. Use your heart to communicate with the Almighty God, who created all of us, where we will die and go back to see Him. You will never fail yourself. I want all the sisters and brothers to be careful. If you are a Muslim, be proud that you are a Muslim. There's nothing for you to be ashamed of. We are a free man. We are no more slave to anybody. Of course, we respect the elders. We respect our parents. But we are a free man. They cannot force you to eat anything that you don't like to eat. True or not? They cannot force you to drink anything that you don't like to drink. They may like to drink all the other drink. It's like some drink that's very bitter, but you don't like. They cannot force you. You don't want to drink milk. They cannot force you. They just can prepare for you and encourage you. They cannot force you. Now, you have that freedom. Exercise your freedom. Don't say, I can't do, I can't do. It's up to you. Whether you want to do it or not is up to you. You don't give lame excuses. It's not good for yourself. When you want to do something that you want to do, you don't care about what people say. True or not? You don't care. Now, when you want to do something according to your own liking, you don't bother. But when you want to do something for the sake of God, you give excuses. That is not good at all. God knows that our excuses is not valid at all. It's just a very lame, excuses. It's not going to help us. So this is why we are here today, to remind ourselves, to be strong, to be responsible to yourself. Because you are a free man, you are a free woman. But it never means you are free to do anything that is bad for you. No, no, no. Because if you do anything that causes harm to yourself, that is very, very bad. Because you cause a lot of unrest to other people. But anything good, just do it. You are not stealing, lying, doing something that is good. To believe in Allah is something very, very important. To worship Allah is something that enrich your spiritual means, your body, your mind, and the soul. So don't be afraid. Allah said, وَلَا نَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ. I'm going to test all of you with fear. We know we all have worried, fear of this, fear of that. But when you submit to God, you are close to Allah, you believe in Him, Allah will free you from all this fear. Whoever was born before independence, they know. We live in fear. Because our Japanese taiko at that time, they really can move you. If you do not know how to swim, and they use their sword, the Japanese samurai sword. Either you swim or you die. Immediately we can swim. Wow. You know, sometimes weird in life when somebody force you, even you dare not go into the water, now you can swim. Because now the fear is over. I have to survive. Either I die with the samurai sword or I better swim away. So he swam and then he got away. Alhamdulillah. Those who do not know how to climb coconut tree, if the Japanese say, I want you to bring down the coconut, if you do not know how to climb, I use my sword, immediately you climb like a monkey. And you know how to climb the tree and send down the coconut. You see, sometimes human is like that. You need to force yourself. You need to push yourself, and then you get out from all the fear. But for something good, not for something bad. So may Allah bless us and guide all the good brothers and sisters who have been coming for our Saturday class. I do know that it's not easy sometimes, but you have make it. Alhamdulillah. Now you just have to have the right intention that you are here to improve yourself and move forward. Not to be passive, but to be positive, and proactive. And together, you get extra blessing. We are here to help all of you. But we only can help you when you allow us to help you. We only can help to guide you when you allow us to guide you. It's just like people who want to go to Hajj. I have organized at least 2 classes here. I have to bring about 94 to 95 people this year. I have to prepare them. You want me to guide you? This is what I'm going to tell you, what I am going to do. And I am preparing all of you for the worst. Remember, I am preparing all of you for the worst. Anything that is going to be better is a bonus. If I say, I am going to give you the first class, everything first class, something goes wrong, you will hate me. You will curse me. But I prepare you for the worst first. And I'm going to bring you to a hotel, inshallah. 1,000 stars hotel. You cannot get it anywhere in the world except when you go to Hajj. 1,000 star. Yeah. Your bed is on the ground. And your roof is the sky. So when you open your eye, you see thousands of stars. And this is the place millions of people will sleep there. Like a camp, a campsite, the biggest campsite on earth. Beautiful, beautiful. They do not know how the situation, but inshallah, I said, as long as you have a place to sleep. Sometimes they have no space for you even to sleep. Where the brothers from Pakistan, Uzbekistan, or the Stan brothers, they will walk up to the hill and find a good place and sleep. And can see they have a beautiful view, hillside, and look down on all the other brothers. There's a first class one. But still 1,000 stars, no roof. This is the only area you overnight without any roof. No tent. Arafah you have tent, Mina you have, here 0. You just arrive, find a place, you settle down. Beautiful. Those who have been there, you know. I'm trying to give you some idea, but you cannot imagine it, huh? How can I go to survive in the end? Inshallah, you survive. You build out the spirit, mashallah. It's better than the before Independence Day. Because you don't have fear. You feel so peaceful. After a long walk from Arafah, now you have buses, you don't walk a lot. At night, you only sleep at night. You reach there in the evening and sleep until tomorrow morning. Allahu Akbar. You sleep on the ground, you can feel, it's warm. It gives you a very good body massage. We are so pampered with all the Dunlop pillow. Once in a while, you adjust your body. Beautiful. The only thing you are worried, you must be careful of your food, because you have 100,000 of toilets around. 100,000 of toilets. But you have millions of people. Imagine that. 100,000 of toilet around you, millions of people. So at that time you have to organize yourself. Be careful of your food. Don't take anything heavy. Don't take anything spicy that disturb your stomach. Even there's a little sign, you have to go and queue up already. Don't wait until last minute. But we also prepare. For my experience, I say, our group, we will prepare a mobile toilet. Through my experience for more than 20 over years guiding people, I keep on checking what is the best thing for our people. But our mobile toilet, you must put in an area that you cover just for the group. If not, it's not going to be for you only. You see, other people also will queue. Because that situation is a very, I would say that everything is very minimum, but it's beautiful. Allahu Akbar. It's beautiful. May Allah make all of you, one day to visit Makkah al-Mukarramah. Allahu Akbar. Brothers and sisters, I give 10 minutes, then we have 2 conversion today, inshallah. We have 2 conversion, brother, sister from Japan and a sister from Philippines. So if there's any question, we are open for Q&A. Fadda, brother. That's one question from the brother.
Assalamualaikum Ustaz.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah.
My question is about the last 10 days of Ramadan is said important, and now I read that first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah also important. I need some explanation, the comparison, and also Laylatul Qadr and Hari Arafah.
Yep. The last 10 days of Ramadan have his own merit, because that is the day you have Laylatul Qadr. The Laylatul Qadr is a night that is better than 100,000 months. 100,000 months, yes. Khair min alf shahr. No, 1,000 month. That means anything you do that particular night, the reward is like more than 1,000 month, 80 over years. That is a special kind of merit. For Hajj is another special kind of merit. But the Prophet is saying that whatever deeds that you do in the 10 days of Zulhijjah is most beloved to God Almighty. That one is night, this one is day and night. The last 10 night, there is only night. This is day and night. It go by days. There is go by night. Laylatul Qadr. I have answered your question. Arafah days is a day that no prayer will be rejected. No sin that is not been forgiven. Whoever asks Allah for anything, Allah will just give it to them. That is the day of Arafah, a very powerful day. But we do not know what are we asking actually sometimes. Sometimes people ask the wrong thing, Allah also give. What you ask, I give it to you. So you must be careful what you want to ask from God. That is the Arafah day. A day that whatever sin that we have committed before that, everything is forgiven if you ask. Now, after Hajj, do you know what the Prophet said? Everybody who perform Hajj with the right intention and do what Allah and the Prophet want them to do, he will return back like he is reborn again, like he was like a baby. That is the blessing of Hajj. Now, before I end, Eid al-Adha You celebrate from the 10, 11, 12, 13, 4 days. Okay? The prayer is the same like Eid al-Fitr. Yeah? It says 7 takbirat, Allahu Akbar, 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 7 times. Then the Imam start to recite the recitation of Fatiha. The second rakat, 5 times. After he rise up from prostration to the second unit, then he said, he said Allahu Akbar to the standing position, then he said 5 times, Allahu Akbar, we said Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, we said Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, we also repeat Allahu Akbar, Allahu. After the 5, then the 5th one, the Imam will recite, and then we just listen and follow. 7 takbirat, the first raka'at, 5 takbirat, the second raka'at. Then after the prayer, the Imam will give a sermon, khutbah. It's like Friday, they will give khutbah before the prayer. For the Eid al-Fitr or Eid al-Adha, the khutbah, the sermon after prayer. Then after that, the Prophet highly recommended for those who have the means to offer a sacrifice. For fasting, you are recommended to have a breakfast before go to prayer. For Hari Raya Haji, you are recommended to pray first, then after that you have your breakfast. So go and pray as fast as soon as possible. After prayer, then you start to have a breakfast. Just the opposite of Hari Raya Puasa. Yeah. Eid al-Fitr, you eat first, then you go. Eid al-Adha, you go first, and then you come home and have your breakfast. And offer a sacrifice. This year, Alhamdulillah, Al-Qadim have gathered about 18 cows, 11 goats to be sent to Cambodia to help our brothers and sisters over there. Some have sent to Africa and other countries. And locally also, yeah, we are doing it at the Home of Hope, at the school of Tahfiz School. And also we are giving some in front of this flat, yeah, where they are going to do the slaughtering to be distributed among the poor, the needy around this area. This is the Eid al-Adha. Don't forget to go and participate in the prayer. Yeah. Take a bath early in the morning and go to any place that they are offering. If I'm not traveling, normally we pray here. Yeah. But since we are not around, yeah, so you can just pray anywhere. Naam. Yes.
Assalamualaikum, Ustaz.
Walaikum salam.
I just remembered a brother asked me to ask you actually. He is a revert, so he said that obviously his parents did not do akikah for him. So he asked, is it permissible for him to do qurban and akikah at the same time? Either with one animal or how, I mean, what?
Qurban is qurban for different purpose. Akikah is for different purpose. It's a separate kind of sacrifice. So if the one who have not been doing any akikah, only now you have the mean example, you can do it, no problem. Yeah. The intention is one akikah, you see, one sheep or one cow per person for akikah. Where qurban, a cow is one,
yep,
and it can present the whole family.
Yep.
And also, if a cow, 7 people can share, but akikah, no, go by per person. So it's a different kind of offering that you can do if you want to do both. That means one for your akikah and one for your qurban.
So separate animals, yeah?
Yeah, separate animals.
Jazakallah khair.
For separate ritual. Any last 2 questions from the sisters? Question from the sisters? Fadda.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam, sis.
Yeah. The question is about, you mentioned about dress code, right? I have a revert female friend who told me that she's not allowed to wear jeans and tight pants because apparently her mother-in-law is ashamed of her, right? So she's asked to dress properly. I mean, she's covered, but it's just that no pants, no tight jeans, and
No.
you know. And the second question is, I've got lots of friends. I hope you're very open-minded here. They are metal lovers. They listen to metal music. They wear metal T-shirts. You know, some of them has got like element of like very interesting
Okay.
goats, or you know, some, you know, I
Correct.
know they're very pious. They pray
Good.
5 times a day, and
Alhamdulillah.
they are really yeah, they even teach their kids about the religion. They go to masjid and all that.
Good.
So we'd like to hear your
Okay. Now, Alhamdulillah. Thank you for this question. A very important question from sisters. Now, of course, as a Muslim, when we are not yet a Muslim, of course, we do what we used to do. Yeah, it's very normal to us. After we become a Muslim, we try our level best to make adjustment to please Allah, not to please people first. If Allah said the woman body is an aura, to cover yourself, then we try our best to cover ourselves. We are not following Muslim, we are following what Islam wants us to do. About the genes. Now, the Prophet did remind his ummah, he said, Allah dislike the woman to dress like a man and the man dress like a woman. Number one. And the Prophet said, dressing, Islamic dress, covering your body is not just covering your skin. Normally we thought that cover your body is cover your skin. It is also something to cover your beauty, your shape. So you don't wear tight kind of dress. Same go to the man. You know, if you're a bodybuilder, no, it's good. You have to have all the bicep, tricep, but you don't have to wear tight singlet, t-shirt. Want to show people, hey, don't forget, now I'm a muscle man here. People know that you are a muscle man. For you just wear loose one, be humble. Actually, all the dress that we are required to do is to make yourself humble. Be modest. You know, the Chinese people normally wear cheongsam. You remember? Cheongsam is loose. It's not tight. The tight one is not cheongsam. The tight one is slim sam. Yeah. It's a different sam already. You know. Sometimes we have that value. Even our own Chinese people have. Even the Indian, Pakistani, you see the kurta, the kind of dress, they are loose and they are not transparent. So that is the proper dress. For male and female is the same. Meaning, the male also have to cover themselves nicely, yeah, from the navel to the knee, minimum, but maximum they have to dress themselves modestly. Same for the woman. So, for the man, something, if those who are righteous, also is very careful with your t-shirt or whatever shirt you wear. Don't have, the sister is trying to say they have some kind of images, yeah, possible. Don't have these animal and human images. Trees, environment, mountains, sun, moon, all this is okay. Anything with human and animal images, we should stay away. Actually, if you go back to history, these images is very new. Is another corruption for the youths. No? Islamically, if you go back, even in the ancient time, people don't do that. They wear very plain, you know, very clean kind of dress. Only later on, people get so corrupted, you know. They want the snake here, the dragon there, you know. Even the dragon look at you, they say, you are not like me, you know. I don't wear dress like you. And then now they even dress the dogs now, you know. And they dress their cat. If this cat would be run into his group of people, I think the other cat also run away from her. You say, what kind of cat is this? You know? Because you don't treat them, yeah, with their normal kind of, yeah, their fitra. So Islamically, the men also, when they want to dress, they must be careful. They must make sure that their dress is very plain, clean, yeah, and it look good. Yeah, you understand that, sis? Inshallah. Pardon? It's just like even during concert, whatever environment you are in, we Muslims try our best to present ourselves Islamically out and in, normally. Now, I have been involved in many kind of activities before too. But when we learn and we learn more and more, we start to change. We change to the better. We don't do to please people first. We do to please God. That is very important. Your intention is important. We don't want to attract the attention from other people. We want Allah to be happy with our dressing. And sometimes people value us sisters through our dressing. You can be a very good girl, a very loving person, but if your dress is too exposed, the look from the other opposite sex is very different. But you are a good person. But who knows what is in your heart? People value you because of your outlook. So Islam always wants us to present ourselves normally, humbly, so that there's a lot of peace for you and peace for others. You don't attract attention when you dress normally, true or not? In every kind. But now if you talk about the jeans, you're talking about the jeans. Yeah? If you dress one that is a bit loose, and then you have an overcoat, no, woman always must remember, you may have to wear that kind of attire. Why? Because you may be a very active person and you walk up, walk down, and then also you take a bike, you're riding a bike, if you wear the baju kurung and all this thing, then your leg is going to be exposed. So it depends what kind of lifestyles you are in. If you're in an environment that you need to move very fast and be secure, be safe, then you can dress the kind of dress, but make it loose. Only the over row you cover. You know, like the Iranians, sometimes you can see, even the Pakistani, they wear kind of trousers, loose one, and then they have the dress, a long dress to cover. That is a better attire. You understand that, sis? Inshallah, yeah? Alhamdulillah. Any last question before we proceed with the conversion? Any last question from the sisters? There is a very interesting question from the sister, and also a very daring question. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Because she reminds of the man also. The man also must be careful what kind of dress you are dressing.
So just a quick one.
Last one, okay.
You know, the sister mentioned this style of dress where you've got a lot of images of skeletons, zombies, demons, and all that. This is quite common in the metal kind of heavy metal, that kind of fans, I guess. Is it permissible to be wearing this kind of?
No. We as Muslim, we just do something that please Islam. We don't want to use it. We do not want to present all this bad thing. It's like you are giving promotion. It's like people give you a free t-shirt. Whoa, free. Of course, free. Oh, we don't lose anything. We don't buy. We got a free one. But it's written that Guinness Stout is good for you. Wow. It's a free promotion. And then you dress and go to the masjid and Jum'at. And then you start to pray. You forget what is behind you. And then Allahu Akbar, the one behind you look at you. Astaghfirullah. You're coming in the malls and you are promoting Guinness Stout is good for you. What is happening to us? You see, this is how corrupted the people today. I show you another example, sister. You look at the portrait and all this advertisement board that is around the road, where there's a traffic light. They only want to sell a handphone. Handphone is small. That they want a half-naked woman to be there. But we feel so proud. Wow, look at my face, is everywhere. But they are using you, your body. Your body is for sales. You expose, you naked yourself in front of people. Is that good? I don't feel proud to my, if my daughter's face is like they half naked there, wow, holding a phone. Phone, just show the phone. That's all. Why they make use of us today. They take us for a ride. We thought that we are so important. No. They're selling, it's like a new method of slavery. They polluted your mind. They make use of you without you realizing that you've been used. And you are promoting something that is not true sometimes. The same go all the metal kind or high, the diamond kind. Why you go and promote them? You better use some good of advice, word of advice. Show mercy that the one in the heaven will give you more mercy. Love your brother, what you love for yourself. Why not you talk about that, but you don't have to, put an image and have how male and female kissing each other. That kind of, you don't do that. We must know what we can promote, what we are not supposed to promote. It's a kind of promotion today, free promotion. So we must be wise enough not let anybody to make use of us for something that is not good. So I know this is what's happening today, and I know a lot of people are not aware about what is going on. We just follow the trend blindly. Oh, this is a new trend, yeah, of course. But we want to be wise. That's why Allah wants us to think. I used to do that before I got free t-shirt or no. Oh, I got free, I forgot the wording. Until people alert me. What are you doing? What is that? But they have given me free what? I didn't buy. But look at the word. Then we realize it's wrong. May Allah protect us, inshallah. So brothers and sisters, we are ready for the conversion. We reset the green chair here. We end our session first by reciting Tasbih Kifara, and we hope the two sisters will come forward and the witnesses and their friend, inshallah. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. Bring the two sisters